Hi everyone and welcome back to the Green Room. The September edition this month is all about management appraisal with me, Laura Short, the Queen of Green at Heart, and my colleague John Mullen.
Hi folks.
So this is actually going to be the last in the series of talks on the criteria for Green at Heart. But don't worry, we will actually be back next month with a new series of topics, and we'd love to hear what you think and what you would like us to talk about. So please get in touch on the email below or head over to the Green at Heart Facebook page and drop us a message there. So as I said, the final topic is all about management appraisal and how that completes the review process of your EMS. But first, let's just go to an ad. Hi, I'm Laura Short and I run the Green at Heart Awards scheme. This is an environmental accreditation for small businesses from all sectors who want to show their customers that they're responsible, proactive and sustainable. By following a structured approach to Green at Heart, you'll be putting in place cost and time-saving measures that'll help reduce more than just your carbon footprint. Are you passionate about having a sustainable business? Well, in my book, that means still being in business 12 months from now. It's more important than ever to set your business apart from the rest, and customers are expecting you to go that extra mile. So let's grab a coffee and have a chat about how a Green at Heart award can help your business stay open, stay green and grow. Let's head back to the Green Room and see what we're talking about today. Welcome back. So in terms of management appraisal, what does it really mean? Why do top management need to get involved in the review process of an EMS? Have you got thoughts, John?
It's always the same. If the MD isn't interested, it'll never happen, or it'll only get done for a very short time and then it'll just fizzle out.
Yeah, exactly. You can't drive that change that you need from the bottom or the middle. The drive must come from the top down as well. It's essential that you have it all coming from the bottom and the top, but it really does need to focus on coming from the top down as the main priority, because that is where the change happens within a larger organisation. Budgets need to be approved by senior management. Environmental change is no different. So top management has to make those decisions, and they also need to know what they're paying for as well. The company that they own is working towards saving money, so they need to be the driver for that change. So that's why they need to be involved in the review process. So let's see what they need to review. And John, I'm sure you've been involved in your fair share of management appraisals and trying to get management involved in driving change. What do you think that they need to include in that review?
Well, I think it really does come back to the fundamentals. If the MD hasn't taken ownership of it, it just keeps on messing up. He can't just expect somebody else to run it for him, because nobody is going to buy into it. As soon as the MD takes his eye off the ball for these reviews, there's no power in it. And it doesn't matter what anybody else can do within the company, it will never be a priority. And so, I keep on going back to that, but it's a fundamental.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're not saying that it has to be an onerous task, nor does it have to be a separate review on its own. It can be part of any management meeting. You know, I've seen them minuted in meetings where it just comes under part of, say, the health and safety or the quality aspect of a business and how it runs. It doesn't need to be onerous, but it does need to be included so that you know how you're going against your objectives and targets. So in terms of actually the Green at Heart Award, the things that a management review would need to be looking at are, as I've said, progress against targets and setting new overall objectives for the company. The financial obligations to fulfil the EMS, because that is a requirement that you do provide that funding to support it, and also any major non-conformances that have come up and the corrective actions that have been put in place. Those are the three basic things really that any management review and appraisal should be looking at. Yes, of course, you can go into more detail, but as long as you're covering those bases, then you should be able to move forward with the EMS and make sure it's on target. John, have you got any other remarks that you want to make about how important a management appraisal is, and in the whole EMS as a whole? Because obviously we've come to the end of this series now.
It's so whenever you see that people are supporting it, then it actually filters down through the business. People start, especially towards the bottom, to go, oh, they are being serious about it. They are wanting to make changes. And it affects the whole culture of the business, because we look at or you join a company, and then you start to really find out what makes it tick. And if the desire to change has filtered down to the ground floor workers, they'll actually be doing 90% of the work for you.
Yeah.
And it's actually a beautiful thing whenever everybody is on board trying to make those changes work. It's so nice whenever everybody goes, yes, I know where we're going.
Yeah, it gives the whole thing direction, and that's what you need to drive it forward.
Yeah.
So that's some great remarks to end this series with. I know I've really enjoyed recording these sessions over the last 12 months, and I really hope that it's given you an insight into what a Green at Heart Award is all about and how to put it together. But if you would like to know more and have a proper one-to-one with me and with John to see how we can move your business forward, then just drop me an email below at hello@greenatheart.org.uk. Get in touch and we'll come and see you and have a brew. So that's all from me and from John, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.